Okay, setting up my screen. Okay, hold on a second. All right, hello everyone. It's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me and hear me. If you can see me and hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. I'm looking for a Y-E-S in the chat. Radu says Y-E-S. All right. Kadeen says Y-E-S. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, everyone. Air Lady says Y-E-S. Samuel says Y-E-S. Fabricio, A-OK. Y-E-S. All right. Good to see everyone. Alice is here. Kadeen is here. Samuel is here. Radu is here. Air Lady is here. Fabricio is here. All right, all right. Good to see everyone. And thank you for being here with me. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, what we always do, we always have a toast for good luck before we start. So let's go ahead and start with our toast for good luck. Jocko is here. Hello, Jocko. Okay, so whatever you're drinking, please pick it up for our toast. And of course, I have hot coffee. That's what I'm going to have for the toast. What about you? Okay, good. Well, we will have two toasts. Our first toast will be to the green team. Yes, the supporters. You see their names in green. They support me. They support the channel. By supporting me and the channel, they are supporting everyone. So let's give the green team a big thank you. Cheers, green team. Thank you. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. So bottoms up. Okay, Llama is in the house. All right, Llama, the green team is entering. Nice. Tina is here. Good. Hello, Tina. All right, our second toast is for you. Yes, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, that was our toast for good luck. Yes. All right, so let's talk about today's lesson plan. Today we're going to be here for 1 hour. We'll try, I don't know, maybe sometimes we go over an hour, but we're going to try for an hour today, and we will do a worksheet. Well, actually, we're going to do two worksheets. We're going to review a worksheet we did yesterday. Which one is different? You guys had great sentences, so I want to keep that going. So we'll do a little bit of that. We'll review so you get more practice, and then we will do a worksheet on auxiliary verbs. Yeah, and you could get this worksheet, the one we did yesterday, and our main worksheet, auxiliary verbs, you can get that as well on my YouTube homepage. Go to my YouTube homepage. There is a link in the descriptions that will take you there, and there you will see these worksheets. And also, before we start, I want to say that if you want to enter the chat, you need to be a subscriber. I do that because of bots and spamming. So if only subscribers can enter the chat, that keeps the bots out and that keeps the spamming out, and it makes for a better chat. So if you want to join the chat, please subscribe to my channel. If you're a subscriber, you can enter the chat. And again, I do that to keep the chat free of bots and free of spamming. So it's a better chat for all of us. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. And what else? Is that all? I guess so, yeah. So let's get right into it because we're always fighting time. We're always struggling against the time. It always goes against us because it moves fast, too fast. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And we will review the worksheet we did yesterday, which one is different. And if this is the first time for you, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you 4 items. For example, red, blue, bicycle, pink. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Which one is different? Yes, bicycle is different because it is transportation. The others are a color. Okay, so that's how we do it. You decide which one is different, and the most important part is you tell me why. Yeah, you have to explain yourself in English. So it's a challenge, but that's why you are here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to display the worksheet right here on the screen. Again, you can get your own copy on my YouTube homepage. The descriptions is in the link below. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and display the worksheet, and we'll go about maybe 10 minutes, okay? Because I just want to do a little bit of review, so we'll maybe shoot for about 10 minutes, okay? So let's go ahead and have a look. There it is. I'm going to enlarge it. There it is. It's getting larger and larger, bigger and bigger. Oh, Radu, thank you. The hay fever is still here. It will be here until May. I'll have it until May. Okay, here we go. Here's group 1. Group 1 keywords. We have prepare for a test, learn, free time, understand. One more time. Prepare for a test, learn, free time, understand. Which one is different and why? So in the chat, please tell the world which one is different and the reason. Corey, hello. Mwah. Yes, Radu, the orange tumbler, it's never left. It's always here somewhere. It's always here somewhere. Corey, thank you. Don't thank me, I thank you. Okay, which one is different? Okay, Alice is on the board. I think free time because we don't need to use the brain. Okay, see? That's how we do it, everyone. There are no wrong answers. Remember, there are no wrong answers. It's your opinion, your idea, yeah? So however you feel about these 4 things, please express. Okay, Radu, free time because you get to relax during it. Good, good, good. Tina, class because, okay, Tina, we're doing group 1, okay? We're doing group 1. So group 1 keywords, prepare for a test, learn, free time, understand. So let's start with group 1 first. Okay, Lopez, why free time? So that's the purpose of this is to say the reason why. Because, yeah. So that's the big point, right? I think free time because, and then tell me why. Kadeen, I think free time because we enjoy. Okay, how about use it like Kadeen for anyone, for anyone. So you should say, I think free time because we can enjoy ourselves we can enjoy ourselves. So we want to include everyone. So if you include everyone, you use we. Okay, Umesh, I think learning because every organism has capability to learn. Organism? I don't know about that. I think you need a brain. Yeah, I'm not sure, like a clam, a sea clam is an organism, but I don't think it thinks or has a brain. Okay, Radu, preparing for a test because it forces you to review what was taught by teachers. Good. And that's what we're doing now. And actually, we did this yesterday. And I think if you're here again today and you did this yesterday, it's going to be easier for you, right? It's always review helps us reinforce what we have learned. Air Lady, I think understand because we need the brain to think and be smarter for everything. Good. See? So by doing it again, we can do a better job. Right? Do understanding because you get to feel smarter when that occurs. Yes. Learning because it forces you to use your gray matter the most. Gray matter is brain. So that's a nickname for brain. Gray matter is a nickname for brain. Tina, it's okay. No, you don't have a small volume. Your brain isn't a small volume. No, Tina. Umesh, free time. Okay, one more time. Free time because we can enjoy ourselves during this period. So we need to use a subject, right? So free time because we can enjoy ourselves during that period. Okay, Lopez. Free time because it is not an intellectual activity if no physical. Okay, we don't need. So I think, okay, Lopez, free time because it is not an intellectual activity. Right there. I think that'd be good. Okay, Radu, free time because you have the chance to focus on your passions during it. Yeah, for sure. That's what it's all about. Like, use your free time to do what you really love, right? Because, like, you think if you're at work and you're doing a job, and let's say you work for a company, and they are paying you money, right? Like by the hour or whatever, and so you have to work for the company, right? You can't do what you want to do, right? You have to do what your boss says or what your job entails you to do, right? The requirements of your job. So that's not free time. You're not doing what you really, well, you have no choice, right? Whereas free time, you have the choice. No one's telling you what to do. You choose what you want to do, right? Radu, free time because you have the chances. Yeah, you have the chance to spend time with your family and friends. Good. Suma, hello, Suma's here. Good morning, Suma. Fabricio says free time because it releases endorphins and makes us feel better. Endorphins are what your brain, a chemical in your brain that makes you feel good. So when you're doing something you enjoy, your brain gives off endorphins. It's a chemical, and that's why you feel happy when you are doing what you like. And maybe opposite when you're working, if you don't really like your job, you're not getting those endorphins. That's why it's important to have a job you like. Samuel, free time because you are relaxed in that situation. Yeah, relaxed in that situation. Good. Umesh says free time because we can enjoy ourselves during that period. Good. Umesh. Jocko, I think prepare for a test because I use my brain while being nervous. Okay, Jocko, good. Yeah, actually, nervousness can help us concentrate or maybe not so much concentrate, but it gives us that kind of boost of like, okay, I have to, you know, I think when you're nervous, it kind of gives you a boost and it might help. Some people, I guess it's case by case, you know, some people do better when they're a little nervous and some people do worse when they're nervous. For me, I need to be a little nervous. Yeah. I'm always like when I'm presenting in front of people, even doing like my live stream classes, I'm always a little nervous, right? Because people are listening to me, people are watching me, and so I become nervous to make a mistake or say the wrong thing. Okay, Fabrizio, prepare for the test because it makes us anxious the day before. Yeah, anxious, that means be nervous or stressful. Okay, good. Let's go to, I'm looking at the clock. Let's go to group 2 now, okay? We're just reviewing. Remember, we did this yesterday, so we're reviewing. So let's go to group 2, keywords in group 2. And they are homework, friends, class, attendance. Okay, which one is different and why? We have homework, friends, class, attendance. Which one is different and why? Okay, let's see. Tina says, understand because you understand everything and your brain explodes when you know everything. Yes. So I don't have to worry about my brain exploding because there are many things I don't understand. Like math. I don't understand math. Fabricio, learn because it keeps the brain active. It makes people move, valuable, and leads to new opportunities. It makes people more, more valuable. That's right. Good, Fabricio. So, learn because it keeps the brain active. It makes people more valuable and leads to new opportunities. Alice. Okay, good. Alice put 2, right? So group 2 keywords now. Alice says, I think homework because we need to write or type. Good. Radu. Friends because they represent human beings. Air Lady. I think homework because we need to prepare everything. Think about what we will write. Yes. Very good. That's all about, yep. So writing is all about thinking about like preparing, doing an outline, doing, like a rough draft, getting your thoughts on paper and then rewriting, rewriting. That's the thing about papers, writing papers, doing presentations. It's all about making it better and better, right? So you keep rewriting, you find better words, you find better ways to say it, and there's lots of preparation for that. Right, do attendance because it indicates the presence of people for an activity. Good. Umesh, friends, because friends are forever. Good. Katie, I think learn because we are able to do other things. Good. That's right. You learn to do different things, right? Like if you want to play tennis, you learn to play tennis, right? If you want a new skill, you want to become a nurse, well, you learn about what you need to know about being a nurse, right? So we learn to do other things. Very good. Okay, Fabrizio, attendance is to be present. So in a classroom, for example, the teacher takes attendance. And so you have all the students' names, right? So you'll have a class and every day it's the same students, right? And so it's very important that the students come to class, right? And so the teacher takes attendance every day to check, okay, are they here? Check. Or are they absent? It's a cross, right? So attendance is you check to see who is in the class or who is absent. And absent is the opposite of attendance or attend. So attend, you are present in the class. If you're absent, you are not in the class. Maybe you're sick at home or you have to go to the doctors or something, right? So attendance is being present in the class. Okay, Air Lady, I think homework, because we need to bring, we have to bring it home and work. Oh, okay, Air Lady, so, okay, I think homework because we need to do it. We have to do schoolwork at home. Homework because we have to do schoolwork at home. We have to do schoolwork at home. Okay, Air Lady? Homework because we need to do schoolwork at home. We need to do schoolwork at home. Samuel, I think friends is different because we could get together in school. Yeah, Katie, I think attendance because we need to be there. That's right. If you are a student, you're a young person, you need to be at school. Yes, until you're 18. You must be at school until you are 18 years old. Jaco, attendance is a successful start and the beginning of a challenge. I like it. That's right. So, you sign up for a class and to be successful, you need to go to class and then it's a new beginning for a new challenge. I like it, Chaco. Okay, good, Fabricio. Attendance. Suma, homework, because we need to think and write so we can learn many things. Good. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Aiden. How are you? Radu, you can attend an online event just like you can attend an in-person event. You can use the word attend for both cases. Yes, that is correct. So attend is like be present, be there. Fabricio, friends, good friends are loyal and support you during the good and bad times. Okay, Lopez. Friends, because it is related to hanging out with other people during leisure time. Good, I like it. I like that sentence. Eagle, hello Eagle. How are you? Okay, Air Lady, yes. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. I think we should change because it's already almost 10:30 here in Japan. Okay, Radu says class because a fixed period of time is allocated for it. Good, 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 good. Okay, we need to change topics here. So we did this yesterday. We did some of it today. We reviewed it, right? And again, you can get your own copy on my YouTube homepage, on my Patreon page. Yeah, it's there too. The links for both are in the descriptions below. Okay, so let's go ahead and change to our next worksheet: auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. Okay, so that's right, Radu. Practice makes perfect. So we did a lot of practice with that. So good, good. All right. Now, whoops. Okay. What I want to say this one more time. If you want to enter the chat, you need to be a subscriber. I do that so only subscribers can enter the chat because that keeps the bots and spamming out. And we want a smooth and wonderful chat, don't we? We want a smooth, safe, wonderful chat. So by having only subscribers in the chat, that keeps the bots out and that keeps the spamming out. So if you want to enter the chat, please subscribe to my channel. And once you subscribe, you can join us in the chat, okay? So I just wanted to say that once again. All right, so let's go ahead and do auxiliary verbs, okay? I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna display it on the screen so you can see it easily. So here we go. Now I'm gonna enlarge it and let's talk about auxiliary verbs. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's look at step one here. Step one, auxiliary verbs help another. So auxiliary verbs help another verb express its tense, mood, or voice. And so that's a little difficult maybe to understand, but a lot of people say auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. So what it says about, okay, so an auxiliary verb helps other verbs express tense, right? So past tense, present tense, future tense, right? So for example, I had been to, okay? So had is past, right? So have been. So have is an auxiliary verb and be is the main verb. So I have been to Rome. And so there, that gives us the have helps us with the tense, right? And mood, and that could be like imperative, like you must go. So if you think mood, there are three moods in grammar. So you have the indicative mood, which gives you facts and questions. So okay, I'll write this on the board because it's a little complicated and a little difficult to understand perhaps. Okay, I'm going to start. So we're doing auxiliary verbs. Okay, and they help us with tense. Okay, so past tense, present tense, future tense, and mood. Okay, and so there are three moods. The indicative, Okay, and they tell us facts and questions. For example, the car is fast. There's our auxiliary verb, right? Is. And so that's a fact. The car is fast. Right? That's a fact. It's true. And there's auxiliary verb. Is. Okay? And then questions. So do you want to drive? Do you want to drive? Okay, so do. Okay, so that's a question, right? Do you want some more? Do you like tomatoes, right? So this do is question. So indicative mood for facts and questions. And then we have okay, indicative, there's more. Imperative. The imperative. So this expresses an order. So, or we could say gives an order. Give an order. So for example, keep away. Keep away. That's keep away. Don't eat candy. Okay, so this is imperative. Gives an order. Don't eat candy. Keep away. Okay, so, and then subjunctive mood. Subjunctive mood. Okay, so the subjunctive, and this shows wishes and possible condition. So it's a possible condition. So if I was rich, I would. Okay, so if so those are like a lot of like if or I would. Okay, and so that's the subjunctive. And all right. So if I were, and then whatever. Okay. So if I were taller, I would be a basketball player. If I was stronger, I would be a tennis player, something like that. Okay. So that's subjunctive. And so these are for mood. Okay. Tense, past, present, future. And then one more, voice. Voice. And that is active voice and passive voice. Active voice. So active voice, that is when the subject does the verb. Okay, so the subject does the verb. Okay, so for example, the dog ate our turkey. The dog ate our turkey. Right, so the dog does the action. So the dog ate. Yeah? So the dog did it. The dog ate. So we have our verb. Yeah? And then the subject, the dog, ate. So that's an active voice. And then passive. Passive is when the subject is having the verb done to it. So, okay, subject is having the verb done to it. So, for example, our turkey was eaten by the dog. Our turkey was eaten by our dog. Okay, so was eaten, right? So the subject is having the verb done to it, so was eaten. Okay, so here the dog does the action, and here the action is being done by the dog. Okay, so the turkey, now the turkey is the subject, and it was eaten by the dog. So the turkey isn't doing anything. It is being done by, okay, the verb. Okay, so those are, it's, so don't, I did this just for your information, but let's don't get too much into the details. So let's just look at the paper, okay? And I think we'll understand better. Okay, so we have three main auxiliary verbs, three main ones, and those are the be verbs. Okay, so am, is, are, was, were, been, will be. For example, I am writing. So we're showing the tense. Okay, so I am waiting. I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. I am waiting, so that's the present tense. Am is the auxiliary verb, and it's giving tense to waiting. Okay, so waiting, we need to know, we have to give it something, right? So auxiliary verb helps us understand the main verb, right? So if you say I waiting, that we're like confused, right? If I say I waiting, so I'm confused, right? If you say I am waiting, oh, okay, that's what you're doing now. If you say I was waiting, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm late. So it's giving us tense, right? It's giving us, it's giving meaning, right? So I am waiting. Oh, okay, you're doing, if I'm calling, like I'm waiting at the station. Okay, I'm coming right now. I was waiting. I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm sorry, I didn't come, right? So we know the situation. I will be waiting. Okay, I will be waiting in 10 minutes. Oh, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes to get you. So it gives meaning, right? The auxiliary verb gives meaning to the main verb, yeah? So if you just say, I waiting, we're confused. If you say, I am waiting, okay, I know you're doing it now. I was waiting. Oh no, I didn't come on time, I'm late. I will be waiting. Okay, when will you be waiting? So now I understand the meaning. So the auxiliary verbs give meaning to the main verb. Okay, have is another auxiliary verb. So to have, okay, has, have, had, having, will have. So for example, she has drunk it already. She has drunk it already. And so that's the perfect tense. And so it's a completed action, right? She has drunk it already. So she drink. So if we don't use it, it would be like, okay, okay, we have to change drink because it's the perfect tense, so it's drunk. but she drink it. And it's like, okay, so we need more meaning, yeah? So she has drunk it already. Okay, it's done. We need to go to the store. We need to get more. So has gives it meaning. And then our next is do. Does, do, did, will, do. And the indicative, okay, the indicative gives us, indicative is question, yeah, question. And so here, did you win? Did you win? So, so if we say again, you win, I need more information, right? Did you win? Right, I'm asking a question. Did you win? So, so I'm asking a question, and you say, oh, yes, I won, or no, I lost. Okay, so those are the main auxiliary verbs, yeah? And then we have modal auxiliary verbs. And for example, we have can, and that gives ability. Okay, can gives ability, right? So, for example, she can sing well. She can sing well. And again, sing is a verb, and then can gives it more meaning. All right, so she can sing well. So that's a modal verb, and that expresses ability. She can sing well. Could, possibility. So for example, could you help me with my homework? May, permission. May I sit here? So I'm asking permission. So all these are before the main verb, yeah? So here we go. One more time. Can for ability. Could, possibility. Could you help me with my homework? Is it possible? Could you? May for permission. May I sit here? Is it okay? May I sit here? Might, hypothetical. We're not sure. Hypothetical. It's possible, right? The weather might get better soon. It's hypothetical. We're not sure, but it could happen. It might happen. The weather might get better soon. It's hypothetical. It's possible. Have to, must, necessity. Have to, must, necessity. You have to go to school until you graduate. It is very necessary, right? You have to do something. It is necessary. You have to go to school until you graduate. Shall, that intention. Shall we go out to dinner? So intention. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. It's intention. That's a good idea. Let's do it. Shall we go out to dinner? That is an idea. Shall we do that? What do you think about it? Is that a good idea? Should, ought to, advice, suggestion. We should study for the test tonight, right? That's good advice. That's a suggestion, right? We want to do well on our test, so we should study for the test tonight. Will, won't, intention. I will meet you later. That's my plan. That unless there's an earthquake, unless something happens, I will meet you later. That is my intention. That is my plan. Would, possibility. It would be fun to travel this summer. So, you know, that it's possible. It's a possibility. It would be fun. You know, if COVID gets better and I save some money, it's possible. It would be fun to travel this summer. Okay, any questions? So in the chat, any questions about the three auxiliary verbs plus the modal verbs. Any questions before we go to our next part 2? Any questions? Are you ready for the let's say exercise? Any questions, please? If you have no questions, then we can go to the activity, the test, the quiz. You want to do the quiz now? Or do you have some questions about these auxiliary verbs? Okay, Fabrizio has a question. Thank you. Fabrizio, could and would are the same. Most of the time, yes. Okay, so there's could and would is used in many situations for an offer. Would you like some coffee? Okay, could would be, could I get you something to drink? Okay, so it depends how you use. They're the same, but depending on the situation, you might have to use one or the other. So, for example, would you like some coffee? Could I get you some coffee? So they have the same meaning, but we have to use them in a little different way. Yeah? So could, and could is also the past tense of can, right? Ability. So Fabrizio, I can play badminton. When I was young, I could ride a skateboard. Okay, so I can play badminton, and then past tense, I could ride a skateboard when I was young. And then would, so could you ask permission. So many ways to use could. Permission, could I use your restroom? Past tense of can, I could dance when I was young. Could you offer something? Could I get you something to drink? So many ways. Yeah, so Suma wants exactly. There are many examples, and I can't think of all of them in my head right now, Suma, but if you just Google could and would, you'll see many examples. Okay, Umesh, auxiliary verbs take base verbs after them. Okay, base verbs are just the dictionary, right? No change. So it depends on the situation. If you're using the perfect tense, you have to change, right? So, for example, I had drunk, or she had drunk all the soda, right? So we because it's the perfect tense, we had to change the verb, the main verb. But in many cases, we do not, right? So many cases, the auxiliary verb changes and the main verb does not. So in most cases, that is correct, Umesh. In most cases, except for the perfect tense. Okay, Tina, is this easy or hard? This is, I think, for auxiliary verbs, I think this is difficult. The explanation is difficult, but just using it, I don't think is difficult. So I think you can use these, you know these, but you know the background information is difficult. For many native speakers, we just kind of know naturally, right? And so it's difficult for us to explain this because we just learn it naturally. So I think for many of these, that's the case for you. Like you know the modal verbs, but maybe you don't know exactly all the details. And same with the auxiliary verbs, be, have, and do. Okay, Radu, if you would means if you wish. If you would, if you wish, like help yourself, right? If you wish. So I think if you wish would be like if that's what you want, if you wish, right? If that's what you want. Like if you say, Radu, I'm going to leave early. Okay, if you wish, right? So we're at a party and you want to leave early, right? You want to leave soon. And then I go, okay, if you wish, if that's what you want, if you wish. If you would is more like the subjunctive, right? If you would leave now, you can beat the traffic, right? Let's say there's a storm coming and you go, if you would leave now, you will be safe, right? So if, or is the subjunctive mood. So a possibility condition, right? So a big storm is coming. If you would leave now, then you will be safe. Okay, good, Suma. Many examples of could and would. It depends on many, we can use it in many different ways. Okay, let's see, Fabrizio. Could is used to say that an action is possible. Yeah. Would is used to talk about a possible or imagined situation. Yes. Right? So if we put it in the subjunctive mood, if you would read the instructions, you wouldn't make a mistake, right? That's possibility, right? Could is also, so we could use it in the same way. If we could use the umbrella, we wouldn't get wet. So the mood of the auxiliary verb. Okay, Umesh, what's the difference between could have and would have, might have? Not much, Umesh. I could have been champion. If I studied, again, this is subjunctive. If I studied hard, I could have been a doctor. If I trained harder, I would have been champion. If I trained harder, I might have been. So you can use, those all could be the same meaning. Those all could be the same meaning, Umesh. Okay. Tina, if this is hard, that means we have to challenge ourselves. Yes, Tina. But I think, so what we're doing here is we're explaining, right? And with grammar, the problem is too much explaining, too much information, right? Do you know that term, too much information? So I'm telling you too much and you're going, I don't understand. Where I'm making it more difficult than it really is, right? So the thing is, when you explain too much, when you talk too much, you make it more difficult. So simple is best. So let's go ahead and just do the quiz now. And you can see how you did. And then we can, if you have questions, this might be a better way to do it. Okay, so let's look at the activity, right? Let's look at the quiz. Fill in the blank. And I'm sure you're going to do better than than how you think maybe. Okay, here we go. Let's take the quiz. All right, so fill in the blanks below with one of the auxiliary verbs. Answer the questions. Okay, here we go. Number 1, it rain tomorrow. Okay, let's make it bigger. So what auxiliary verb do we use for number 1? So here we go. Number 1. Can make it so you could see. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so there's more than one answer. There's more than one answer. Yeah, good, Fabricio. Okay. That's right, Radu. Radu says grammar can make your head explode because there's too much, there's too much information, right? So that's what makes your head explode, is the too much information. Okay, Radu has, it could rain tomorrow. That works. Yeah, so Kadine's has might. That works. So those both work. So it's a possibility and it's hypothetical, right? So could is a possibility. It could rain tomorrow, right? It's possible. And then might is a hypothetical, right? So we don't know for sure, but it's possible, right? So we can say it could rain, and we can say it might rain. Now, Martha, it would rain tomorrow. We wouldn't use would. Okay, so we can't use would. It would rain tomorrow. Oh, so yeah, so that's why we need case by case. So could works, but would doesn't. It would rain tomorrow. We need more information. You could say, if you put the indicative form, so if you say, it would rain tomorrow if the clouds came or something, right? It would rain tomorrow if we did a rain dance. So no, we can't use would. It would rain tomorrow. We need more information. So we have to put that, we need a if there. If you just say, oh, it could rain tomorrow, that's a good sentence. It might rain tomorrow, that's a good sentence. However, would, you need an if clause. It would rain if we did a rain dance. It would rain if we had a picnic, right? So would doesn't work in this situation. Umesh, I thought it will rain tomorrow. Okay. But you changed it a lot. I thought it will rain. Yeah, I don't know, because no. Because will is future and you're using thought in the past. I think it will rain tomorrow. There you go. Okay, Umesh. I think, because will is future and thought is past. You can't do both in the same sentence. Radu, so right, I do the rain dance every day at home. So it would rain tomorrow if we do the rain dance. Yeah. Okay, what do you think? Should I take my umbrella? Good, Fabricio, I like it. If you do the rain dance, it would rain tomorrow. If you do the rain dance, it would rain tomorrow. That works, yeah. So it all depends how we form our sentence. Then it makes sense. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so could or might, right? So those are answers. It could rain tomorrow. It might rain tomorrow. All right? Let's go to number 2. Number 2. You like to have dinner with me tonight? Okay, what's number 2? Number 2. Okay, Samuel, would you like to have dinner with me tonight? Kidding. Shall you like to? No, shall doesn't work with you. Shall we? So for shall, Kading, we would have to say, shall we have dinner tonight? That works, but not in that sentence. Shall does not work. Yes, Umesh, would. Oh, Radu, that is very good. It's raining right now here in Japan. It's raining in Japan right now, Radu. Did you do the rain dance? Because it's raining, Radu. Okay, yes, Lopez. Would. That's... Ha ha ha. Yes, Suma. Could you help me with my grammar? Okay, so number 2 is would. So would is a possibility. So you're asking about, is it possible? So is it possible for you to have dinner with me? Would you like to have dinner with me tonight? Is it possible that you have dinner with me tonight? Okay, good, Marta. Tina, do you like to have... No. No, we don't use the do here. It's would. Okay, so yeah, the do does not work in this sentence. Okay, Jaco, yes. Suma, could you give me a glass? That works, yep. Okay, good. So number 2 is would. That's the modal verb, would. Okay, let's look at number 3. Number 3. You ride a bicycle when you were 5. Okay, now see, Fabrizio writing the answer. That's good. So Fabrizio's answering the question. So would you like to have dinner with me tonight? Yes, I would. But tonight I'm going to watch the Super Bowl on TV. Okay, Suma, would you like to have a coffee with me? That's a good. Okay, number 3. Radu, did you ride a bicycle when you were 5? That works. I'm looking for the modal verb, not the auxiliary do. But I mean that works, Radu. Did you ride a bicycle when you were 5? That works. But I want you to use one of these auxiliary or modal verbs. I want you to use an auxiliary verb. Or I mean a modal verb, sorry, modal verb. Yeah, no, Umesh, I want you to use a modal verb, please. Yes, good, Fabricio. Do you know why? Why could? So Fabrizio, why could? Why is that the best answer? So Katie, this is did, that's past tense, right? So can, you need to make that past tense. Okay, good, Jaco. So why could? Suma, if I had known English, I would have taught. Okay, if I had known English, I would have taught in school. How about, so for your sentence, good, but a little more information, okay? So I would have taught what? So Suma, I need more information for your sentence. Okay, Umesh, yes, good. That's the answer, Umesh. Yeah, so it's could is also the past tense of can, and that is ability. Yeah. Yes, Radu. Radu says we have to use could since we are referring to the past. So did works. Lopez, did works. Did you ride a bicycle when you were 5? That sentence, that's a good sentence. Yeah, that's right, Fabrizio. Yes, Suma. So we just need a little more information for your sentence, and then it's a good sentence, right? So you would say, if I had known English, I would have taught in school. I would have been a teacher. Yeah. Okay, good. So Suma, could you play the piano? That's a yeah. So that's like a invitation, right? Okay. So Suma, could you play the piano? Can you play the piano? Could you play? That's more polite, right? So again, could is past tense of can. We also use could for the polite, more formal than can, right? So can, in your situation, Suma. So Suma's sentence, could you play the piano, is more polite than saying, can you play the piano? So you're using could to be more polite in your sentence. Okay, here we go. Number 4. Do you think I get a tattoo? Okay, hey Nate, that's right. Okay, number 4. Do you think I? Yeah, Radu. Okay, number 4, do you think I get a tattoo? Number 4. Okay, Umesh, yes. Oh, okay, Radu, interesting. Do you think I can get a tattoo? That works. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Do you think I can get it? That's like asking for permission. Now, should is advice. Can is permission. Okay, Radu, thank you. I didn't even think about that. So do you think, okay, so Radu's sentence, do you think I can get a tattoo? And that would be maybe asking your parents, right? So if you're a high school kid, you're asking your mother and father, do you think I can get a tattoo? You're asking permission. Where should, you're asking for advice. So do you think I should get a tattoo? That is asking for advice. And then the answer is, oh, yes, you should, or no, you shouldn't, right? And then Radu, the parents say, no, you can't. You can't get a tattoo. Tina, no. Do you think I will get it? Well, okay, do you think I will get a tattoo? Okay. Actually, that works too, Tina. Do you think I will get a tattoo? That's future, right? And that's like predicting. And that's that your sentence, Tina, is grammatically correct. But that's like future prediction, right? That's like, oh, do you think it will rain? Do you think I will get a tattoo? Yeah, Fabrizio. So should. Do you think I should get a tattoo? You must ask your parents first. Okay, Lopez, do you think may I get... No, okay. So your Lopez, your sentence is okay, but you don't use do you think. May I get a tattoo? Permission, but not do you think. Okay, so Lopez, just say may I get a tattoo? May I get a tattoo? Only. That is permission. Like, oh, mother, may I get a tattoo? Right, dude, do you think I have to get a tattoo? That's strange. Have to. That's a strange one because nobody has to get a tattoo. Do you think I can get a tattoo? Yeah, that works. Do you think I will get a tattoo? That works, but that's kind of a strange prediction in the future. Okay, good. Let's go to number 5. Okay, we play video games tonight. Number 5. Number 5, we play video games tonight. Oh, okay, Radu, if you have burnt skin, you kind of have a tattoo. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so Radu, your thing is like, you would say, I have this birthmark and I have to get a tattoo to, yeah, I don't know. You're Radu, you're kind of pushing it. You're like, that's extreme. Like so, like, okay, you're better like a gang, like, like a street gang. The street, I have to get a tattoo to be in a street gang. Or, I'm going to prison, so I have to get a tattoo. Or I'm in a rock band, I have to get a tattoo. So I think, that's a better or a better sentence. Like, if you're in a street gang, you have to get a tattoo. If you're a rock and roll, heavy metal member of a band, you have to get a tattoo. Sometimes you see people now, my generation, we didn't get tattoos, but the younger like they're all tatted up these days. All the young people are all tatted up, tattoos all over their body. And I think when they get older, they're going to regret it. I think they're going to go, "Oh, when I was young, I was stupid." I don't know. I don't think tattoos are good to have, personally. My opinion. Because I'm always changing, right? Like tattoos never changes, right? Once you get a tattoo, it never changes. But me personally, I'm always changing. So what I like today, it will be different in the future. Okay, all right, here we go. Number 5. Let's see, number 5. Who's got number 5? May May, could we play video games tonight? Oh, okay, that's asking permission. That works, yeah. Could we play video games tonight? That works. I do too. Well, not in Japan, Radu, but I see them on YouTube and yeah. So here in Japan, it's still kind of taboo here in Japan, or like only the yakuza get tattoos here in Japan. The gangs here in Japan get tattoos, but normal people usually don't get tattoos in Japan. All the Western, you see all the Western people in Japan, they're all tatted up, but the Japanese normally don't have tattoos. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Could we play video games tonight? Okay, that works. There's another one. Yep, the Yakuza are tatted up. Okay, Heine says, we will play video games tonight. Okay, that's right. Okay, that works. Yeah, Radu, I think it's kind of the group thinking, right? Group thinking. So, oh, I want to be like that person, so I need to get a tattoo. Okay, Suma, I don't understand. Okay, let's go number 5, Suma. Number 5, please. Did you write number 5 yet? Okay, Fabrizio, could we play video games tonight? Okay. There's one more that I wrote that I think, there's one that when I made this worksheet, I had this one word in mind. But you guys have correct sentences. Tina, can we play a video? That works, yes? Yes, Tina? Okay, Umesh says, may, can, could. May we play video games tonight? Yes, that works. Can we play video games tonight? That works. Could we play video? There's one more. Should we play video games? That works too. Okay, I'm just going to tell you because of time. Shall we? Shall we play video games tonight? So you're kind of a polite way of saying, hey, let's do this. Shall we? That's like a suggestion, right? Shall we play video games tonight? Okay, let's go to number 6. I'm looking at the would does not work. Would, Tina, would does not. Would we play video? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, Sima, can we play? That works, yes. Okay, let's go to number 6. You going on a trip soon. You going on a trip soon. Number 6. Yeah, Radu, that was my idea. Shall we play video games tonight? Okay, number 6. You going on a trip soon? Okay, I'm looking for a modal verb. Radu, modal verb, please. Yes, that's kind of the royal shall. Shall we? That's what the queen says, right? Shall. But I use it to like some situations, you know. Okay, I'm looking, Suma, I want a modal verb. Okay, good, Umesh. No, should does not work. Oh no, I made a mistake. There should be be. Will you be? Will you be going on a trip soon? Will you go? Or go, oh no, I made a mistake on the, it should be like, will you go on a trip soon? So going doesn't, no, my mistake. Will you go? I'm sorry. I'm going to, in the chat. Will you go on a trip soon? I have to fix this, the worksheet. My mistake, sorry. Yeah, it should be go. Yeah, thank you, Radu. My mistake. I'm always making mistakes. So, I'm sorry. Will you go? That's my, I get so angry with myself. Like, oh, Mark, you made another mistake, Mark. I'm sorry about that. Actually, you know, like, are you going on a trip soon, right? That works great. But will you go on a trip soon? So, I'm sorry. Okay, let's just go on to the next one. I don't want to see that mistake anymore. Okay, number 7. Well, Radu said maybe you're sleepy. Yeah, and I'm always just on the computer, so it's like my eyes and nobody, I'm by myself, so there's nobody to have a look, right? So ideally, the best situation, you make a worksheet and then you have someone check it, proofread. And I don't have a proofreader because I'm by myself. So it's best to have someone check your paper. Okay, let's just skip. I'll fix this and re-upload it. Okay, so I have to like fix it. Okay, number 7. Let's go. I want to skip number 6. I want to forget number 6. Yes, can. Yes, can you ski? Very good. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. Oh, we're running behind. Number 8. Let's do 8 now. Okay, Tina, like future, right? Will you ski? Will you ski tomorrow? So, Tina, for will, you should have like a time phrase. So Tina, will you ski this year? Will you ski next year? Will you ski tomorrow? Will you ski next month? Right? So have like a time at the end of your sentence there. Can you ski? That's right there. You could just end it. Yes, I can. No, I can't. But if you say will, you need a time phrase. Okay, I smoke here. Okay, can I smoke here? That works. What's more polite? Which one? Let's be more polite. Okay, good, Katie. So, okay, yeah. So, may and could both work, right? So, can and then could is more polite, right? So, Fabrizio, can I smoke here? That's okay. But maybe we're asking permission. So, we want to be more polite. So, you would say, could I smoke here? And even more polite, may I smoke here? Okay, so we have can, that's less polite. Can I smoke here? Then we have could I smoke here? That's politer than can. And then the politest way to say would be may. May I smoke here? Shall doesn't work. You would say, shall we smoke here? That works, Suma, but for I smoke here, we would want to use may I smoke here. That's should I smoke here? That's should I smoke here? Okay, that works. You're asking someone like should I smoke here? Yeah, that really depends on the situation, but it's better to say may I smoke here. That's the better sentence. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, you drive a car. You drive a car, number 9. Yeah, hey Nate, could I smoke here? That's a good sentence. Yeah, Radu. So yeah, so like you're gonna smoke. Should I smoke here or should I smoke over there? So it's almost like if you're gonna use should, you want to like use it with another possibility, right? Should I smoke here or should I smoke over there? Okay, then it makes more sense. So you want to use more than one possibility for should in that situation. Should I smoke here or should I smoke outside? Should I smoke in the kitchen or should I smoke in the garage? Should I smoke on the patio or should I smoke in the backyard? Then that works. Okay, number 9. Okay, can you drive a car? Good. Can you drive a car? Will you drive a car? That doesn't really work. Yeah, let's don't use will. This is just a simple, can you drive a car? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So here we're just doing more. So I don't know why I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't matter. So it's just more. Continue. Okay, so let's go to number 1. Okay, number 1. So you finish your homework before you watch TV. Could okay, so hey, so could, like here, ability, right? Past tense. So could you drive a car when you were in high school? So for Heine, you have to like give more information. Okay, so for example, Heine, could you drive a car when you were in high school? Could you drive a car when you were in Hawaii? Okay, Radu. Okay, you have to finish your homework before you can watch TV. Good. You should finish your homework before you can watch TV. Okay, that I like have to because before. Okay, so I'm going to be strict here. So you have to finish your homework before you can watch TV. So have to is necessary, right? And so we want to keep it the imperative form. Okay, so you have to finish your homework before you can watch TV. Okay, so that is the right way. Okay, so the rest of the sentence, before you can watch TV, right? So you got to have to make it strong. Okay, number 2, you like milk in your tea. You like milk in your tea. You like milk in your tea. Yeah, good, Fabrizio. That's right. Okay, must, that work. You must finish your, okay, yeah. Lopez, must. That works. Have to, must. Those are both, imperatives. No, Jaco, should does not work. Would, so you're offering. So we'd use would because you're offering. Would you like milk in your tea? So could does not work for offering. In this sentence, right? You can use could, but you'd have to change the sentence. Could I? Could? No, that okay. It's a question. So would you? So could does not work here. Because I don't know your response, right? So if I could I get you some milk for your tea? So we have to change the sentence here for could. You can do could, but we have to change it. We'd have to say, could I get milk for your tea? Could I get milk for your tea? That works there. But for this sentence, you have to use would. Would you like milk in your tea? Okay, that works. Yeah, Radu, do you like milk in your tea? Yes, that works too. All right, let's go ahead and go to number 3. It be hot this summer, I'm sure. It, number 3, it be hot this summer. So number 3. Yes, Fabricio. Yes, Mei Mei. Yes, Chaco. Okay. It might be hot this summer. Okay, that works, Samuel. It might be. Okay. Well, okay, no, because I'm sure. So might does not work because of I'm sure. Okay, so you're certain. So it will be hot this summer, I'm sure. So you are sure. so might is you're not sure. So if you're sure, use will. It will. I know. So he will be angry, I'm sure. My boss will be angry, I'm sure. Okay, Air Lady, bye-bye. You're very welcome, Air Lady. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Yeah, so because of I'm sure, you need will. Let's see, Ahmed says, it must be hot this summer, I'm sure. Okay, okay, it must be hot this summer. Yeah, okay. Ahmed, I understand, but will is the better word here. Will is the better word. Yeah, certainty. Thank you. That's a good word, Radu, certainty. So you are certain. I'm certain it will be hot this summer, right? So you can say that, right? I'm certain instead of I'm sure, right? We put that in the beginning. I'm certain it will be hot this summer. So actually, Radu, that I think that illustrates the will better than mine. Good, Radu. So I'm certain it will be hot this summer. Very good. Okay, let's go to number 4 because of time. I'm running. Oh boy, we are way over time. Okay, number 4. I really go to bed earlier. I'm really tired these days. Okay, number 4. No, Samuel. Okay, Kadeen. I really have to go to bed earlier. Okay, that's okay. Fabrizio, I really have to go to bed early. Okay, that works. So we have some different possibilities here. Okay, Meme, I really must go to bed early. That works. Yes, Meme, that works. I really have to. That work. Yeah, Umesh, that's the one I was thinking. I really should. But the others work. I really should. I really have to. That works. Yeah, I really have to. I really must. I really should. Those all work. Okay, let's go to number 5. Let's go to the last one. All travelers to foreign countries show their passports when they arrive to airports. Okay. So Radu, so you'd like, okay, so Radu, it must be hot in Brazil, right? So you are just your perception, right? What you think. So for your example, you want to have more information. So it must be really hot this summer in Brazil. Maybe Yeah, so just your perception, your experience. Okay, yes, Fabricio, that works. All travelers to foreign countries must show their passports. Yes. Okay, yeah, Tina, your sentence. I went to go bed earlier. I'm really tired. That Tina, that works. Your sentence is good. Yeah, Radu. Yeah, must show their passport. Good. So all travelers to foreign countries must show their passports. That works. Yeah, Radu, have to. That's what I was thinking. May all travelers to foreign countries have to? Yes. Lopez, all travelers to foreign countries must show. That works. Yes, Chaco, must works. Yeah, Radu. Perception, assumption. Right, assumption. I assume. Just from your, I don't know, watching TV, talking to people, just your perception, from your past experience, right? What you watched on TV, what you saw in movies, where your own country is, where the other country is based. So it's all like our perception. And everyone has their own ideas, everyone has their own perception based on their experience. So your experience is different than my experience, so perhaps my perception is going to be different than your perception, right? And we get our perception, our assumptions from our experiences. Okay, good. Yes, all travelers to foreign countries must, or you can say have to. Okay, so we did it. We're almost 2 hours, way over time. Well, this was good. So maybe, at the beginning, like all this is kind of confusing, too much information, right? But once we did the exercises, right? We're doing the sentences, part 2, right? We understood how we use auxiliary verbs, right? And so it's always best doing, right? Instead of explaining, right? So like I said, you as a teacher, you can talk too much, right? Teachers talk too much, and you can give too much information, right? And so the learner, the student's going, my head is exploding. Too much information, right? So let's just do it, right? Just do the practice, right? And from practice, we can learn, right? And that's how we say, we learn by example. So in the chat, you saw lots of sentences. And so we learn from each other, right? So we learn by example. We learn by each other. And so great job. Yes, very good. I'm going to fix that sentence. I made a mistake. And so I will fix it and re-upload it. Okay, so I'm going to, right now it's on my YouTube homepage. I'm going to take it off and I will fix it and then put it back. Okay, so if you want your own copy, go to my YouTube homepage and you will see it there, the community tab. There's a link to it below in the descriptions. Also, my Patreon, if you want to help and support me, please be a patron. And also I have a website, markkulek.com, with over 100 multiple worksheets and flashcards. So lots of material on my YouTube homepage, lots of worksheets on my Patreon. So I do these to help you, and I hope you will help me by supporting my stuff, my material. So I have books on Amazon. You can become a member, Green Team member. You can join my Patreon. You can join my YouTube, or no, my homepage, my website. Okay. Good job, everyone. And we always do this now because there's trouble in the world, right? The world needs peace and love. Yes, peace and love. So we are powerful people. We are important people. We are good people. So let's take 1 minute of silence to send out peace and love. Okay, so here we go. Peace and love, 1 minute of silence. Okay, that was 1 minute. Peace and love. Thank you for that. We sending out those good vibrations, sending out that positive message of peace and love. Okay, great, everyone. Thanks so much. Yes, peace and love, Suma. Yeah. Chaco, you're welcome. Fabricio, thank you. Severa. Hello, Severa. We're finished. Oh, no, Severa. Mwah. Okay. Lama, thank you. So the green team, thank you so much for your monthly support. Every month you support me. Mwah. I appreciate that. I will be back on Tuesday. Today is Saturday, March 26th. I will be here on March 29th on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Japan time. The times are listed in the description. So I hope to see you on Tuesday. Thank you, Umesh. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Radu. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Maymay. Thank you, everyone. Sunny Flower. No, Flower Sunny. Thank you so much. Oh, Severa went to her friend's birthday. Nice. Happy birthday to your friend. Happy birthday to your friend. Okay. Nguyen. Hello, Nguyen. Yes, we did it. Very good. You did it. You did it. I know, Radu. March is almost over. I can't believe it. I go back to school in April. Oh, no. So I've been on a break for 2 months, and I have to go back to class next month. Oh, no. But I'm looking forward to seeing the students face to face. So that'll be good. But actually, I enjoy not going to school. But I need to go to school for money. Yeah, I need to work. Okay. You're very welcome, Heine Lopez. Thank you. Okay. Manocheka. Ah, some of your names are difficult for me to pronounce. Tina, I will be here on Tuesday, so please come back. I will on Wednesdays at one school. I start the first week in April. Radu asked me at the beginning of April. I work at 2 schools. One school we start right at the first week in April, and the other school we start the second week in April. Okay, I'll be back on Tuesday, everyone. So peace and love. Mwah. Take care. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you again. Smile, be kind, and if you're kind, you will be happy. So it's good to be happy. So let's be kind to be happy. Be kind to be happy. So you two, take care. Radu, take care of everyone. And 111, you're late. Okay, let's count down to saying goodbye. All right, shall we? Let's count down to say goodbye, shall we? Okay, here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Peace and love, and I will see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Bye. Bye.